Welcome to The Beauty Story. My name is Amanda Hall and I am going to be testing and giving first impressions on some newer products to market and some products that are a little bit newer to me. So we're going to talk about today, the star of the show, I'm hoping, is this A Shadow of Secrets eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. I am so excited to dig into this. I have a new lip combination to try from Revlon LA Colors and e.l.f. I have some new face products, the new Maybelline matte foundation that just came out, the Maybelline Lifter stick I'm going to give a try as well. It is a multi-use, so we're going to put that to the test. I have a new liquid highlighter from About Face. I have a new liquid blush from Revlon. This is their Glimmer line that I am actually really falling in love with. And then I'm going to give this Maybelline Super Fluff eyebrow gel a try. And so I have a few other products and we are just going to create a beauty story. All right, we're gonna get this party started. I am so excited to try some of these new products. Let's see here. We're gonna actually, this Maybelline Lifter stick is supposed to be a multi-use stick. And so today we're gonna try it as a concealer. It is a multi-use face stick. It doesn't really say anything on the packaging. It just is, and I am putting it in color. I am going to try color 30. So let's go ahead and get this open. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not, but the product is not a ton. You can see where it starts and ends. Let's give this color a try. Okay, so there is the color. That might actually be a really good match for me. I am going to go in with my Nikki LaRose N16 brush. I use this every day. I should be able to know what this is. And we're just gonna go, I'm gonna go straight onto the stick and just coat my brush, and we'll just tap this on. Well, at least we'll do brush this way first, and maybe I will just put a little bit directly on my eye here and see. This doesn't look like it's tons of coverage. Again, I'm using it on a brush on this side. Let's try putting it direct. It's not much of a corrector, so it might not be the best product to use under the eyes. I'm just gonna run a little bit of that underneath. It actually is a pretty decent color match for me. However, I probably need to use, if I'm gonna try to use this as a concealer, I probably need to use a color corrector underneath it just to fade away some of my dark circles. But I actually like how this is feeling under the under eyes. It is creamy enough, but not over creamy. Yeah, I think I like the way this applied. I think I would go direct. It was a little lighter application with the brush. In fact, I think I'm just gonna put just a little dab right there and see if I can do a little more hiding of my dark circles. All right, so this is the Maybelline Lifter stick, and it is a multi-use face stick. So there's that. Okay, so now let's get into this Maybelline up to 30 hour wear. We've talked about this before. Please don't wear your makeup for 30 hours. For us older gals, we got to get the makeup off. We got to get our skin prepped for it to rest during the night. So please don't wear it for 30 hours. This is a liquid matte foundation. I have it in color 129. Let's see if it says anything on the back. It says it's a long-lasting luminous matte. Buildable, airy coverage, breathable, feels... Okay. Buildable, airy coverage, breathable feel, resist sweat and transfer. Huh, interesting. Okay, and let's just go ahead and get this open. Okay, so it is a pump. Again, I got this in color 129, and we're just, oh, here, let me get this concealer stick off. And let me go ahead and just give a pump. Oops. On the back of my hand. You can see. That'll probably be a decent color match. Let's see here. I mean, it does look like it might be a little warm. Ah, come on, focus. So there it is, blended out a little bit. You can see it's not terribly runny. So this might actually go on really nice with my brush. So, all right. Okay, so this is actually a decent color. It probably could have gone up one more shade. I shared in my daily beauty stories that I'm trying to stay, because I have so many fine lines and deeper wrinkles around my chin and mouth area. I'm trying to go in a little lighter on my chin area and around my mouth with product, hoping that I would cut down on some of that. So I'm gonna generously get in around my face area, down around my neck, and then I'll go in with whatever extra I have in the brush around my mouth area and see if that helps with my coverage and issues with my deeper lines and wrinkles around my lips. So that feels nice. I'm not sure that it feels really drying. Usually matte foundations on, or even a luminous matte foundation on dry skin can feel pretty dry right up front. And I'm not feeling like this is drying as of yet. When I come back and give my final thoughts after I do my hair, we'll see how it is feeling on my face, but I feel like it went on really nice. That color actually is pretty decent for me. So I'm liking that so far. That's nice. I have been trying to find a foundation that's going to work for me. I am just going to use this Makeup Revolution contour slash bronzer. And this is in the color, I believe, this is in the color Sunset. This is a product that I tried in January, and I have really been liking it. I tried 95 products in January, which is crazy because it's February now. And I just did a video reviewing all of the products I tried in January. And this was one of them. And this was a really great find and a great product. And I'm glad to now have this in my normal rotation of products. And it just gives a really nice, warm but not orangey look to my skin, which is really hard to find as an cool olive tone. It definitely is more challenging to find the colors that are gonna work best foundation-wise, bronzer, concealer, But I've really been enjoying this bronzing stick by Makeup Revolution. I think it is a great product and it has held really well. And I definitely am glad that I tested it in one of these videos. So, okay, so there's that. And let's see now, we're gonna try this Revlon Glimmer Cream or Liquid Blush. And this is in the color, these are their blush drops. And I have this in color 103 Field of Roses. I figured with the color story of this Shadow of Secrets that this would probably be really pretty. I picked up the pinker version of this as well, just because I love a good luminous blush. And let's see here, it doesn't really have any claims on the back. Okay, so it has this nice little dropper. Go ahead and just put a drop. Let's see, how do we, okay, you can't squeeze it, so how does it come out? I guess you just have to wait for it to drop. Maybe, oh, okay. There's a little like push. There's a little push button there that squeezes the product out. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm just rub it in. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. Obviously, I have probably used too much. I pushed out too much, so that'll be something that you gals can pay more attention to. I am going to use my Sigma brush, and I'm actually just going to go into the part I just put into my hand, and we'll play in that. And if we need more, I will use the other part of the drop. But, oops. Get that blended in. Okay, so it's not overly pigmented, which is nice. Oh, wow, that looks pretty. Let me see if I can get a little bit. Just still rubbing it into my hand. And you can see that I haven't used a ton of the product. So that's nice. And you probably wonder why I go over the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. I'm just trying to get the look cohesive. So I just want to make sure that I'm just giving a little bit a hint of this color in the places that I think might look nice. I don't know that this is any special type of technique that I learned from anybody or that I've seen, which I may have. That's nice. I like that color. It is definitely a very pretty color and I'm excited to play with this some more. So look for my daily beauty stories featuring this. This is really pretty. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna try this About Face. And boy, this is a lot of highlighter product. And I'm not sure, I saw it, I'm like, oh, that looks fun. And it's this purple color and I'm just not sure that I'm gonna totally love this, but I wanted to give it a try anyways. It says this is their About Illumination. The Powerhouse Liquid Highlighter serves a high pigment for a out-of-this-world glow. Light reflective pearls deliver a next-level shine in a buildable layable formula to wear over or under your favorite makeup. It's vegan and cleanly formulated. Let's see, it's made in Italy. And this is their Light Lock Highlight Fluid in Unrestrained. And you can see it's just this beautiful purple color. So let's give this a try. I mean, this is something I am never, ever, ever, ever going to run out of. I don't think. It'll probably dry out before I even have a chance. So I'm just gonna put a little dot on my hand. Oh, that's way probably too big, but that's a pretty color. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and rub it in and see. Ooh, yes, it's definitely gonna give. I don't know if you can see it right there is where I rubbed it in. Okay, I just used my fingertip to apply, so I am just gonna go in and really give this a good rub into my hand, into my finger, and then we'll just apply it to the high point of my cheek. Okay, initial application, it's not like going to be wow bling on your face. And just it says it's buildable, so let's just see here. It does, it's pretty. It's not quite interesting. It doesn't quite have the punch that I thought it was going to have, which is probably good. It just doesn't leave that wet look that I like to highlight. Let's see, I don't know if you can really see it or not. It's nice. I'll have to play with that some more and see. It feels nice. It's a pretty color. I mean, I love the color. You guys know I love lavender or purple, anything of that nature. So I'll be playing with that some more to see how that works. Let's go ahead and get on my brows, and I'm just going to use my Sephora retractable pencil in our eyebrow pencil. I actually need to get another one because this is almost out, and this is in the color Ebony. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Build-A-Brow, since we're trying some Maybelline products. I'm going to use my Maybelline Build-A-Brow in the black brown color. So let's go ahead and get my eyebrows on. I'd love to know if you guys know of any new eyebrow products that have released. I really haven't seen too much. I've tried a few new ones, but they're all those blade shaped pencils, and those I feel more challenged using those and getting the looks that I like. I'm not much into wanting to create too much of a new learning curve. I'm an old dog. Sometimes I like to learn new tricks. Sometimes I don't. When it comes to my brows, I just like to get them on and not have to learn or spend an over amount of time. Because I already do spend a decent amount of time because I have to fill in very sparse brows from over tweezing. And so, I like to just not have to like spend extra time learning a new product, especially, you know, a shape of a new product, to get that learning curve under my belt. Not so much. I'd rather spend my time playing with makeup and trying new makeup, especially eyeshadows, than spending a bunch of time learning how to manage these new eyebrow pencil shapes. And so that is what I am trying to do with my brows. Just stick to what I know. So just give me a good fine tip pencil and I will be happy. I know how to maneuver those, how to work those. This Sephora one is really nice, and it is it is waterproof. I haven't tested that too much, but it is really nice. I will tell you about this product. This gel on the other end, usually these dual-ended things are not great. Usually one of the sides is not as good as the other. This gel is really, really good. And if you need just a quick travel pen to take with you, this would be the perfect one because that gel really does lock down your brows. And, you know, I haven't experienced before where on a dual-ended product like this where they both work really, really well. And this one, it does. So this actually came out last year. And I have really enjoyed using it. I did talk about this in my product reviews for January because I did kind of revisit it in January. And it is definitely going to make its way back into my routine of daily beauty stories. So you will be seeing this featured a lot more, just because I think it is a really nice product. And it does a nice job of drawing in hair-like strokes. And for somebody who has sparser brows, adding a little bit of volume, at least in the way of a pen, really does help me feel like I've got bigger, fluffier brows when I actually do not. And there is a little bit of a learning curve with these pens to get to use them correctly. All right, so we're going to try the the Super Fluff Brow Mousse. One little interesting fact you may not know about me is I am dyslexic. And so sometimes when I make word faux pas, it's just how it rolls with me. Let's see, the look softly volumized brows, up to 24-hour wear, stiff resistant, flake resistant. It's an airy mousse formula. It diffuses onto the brow hair for a natural looking fluffy volume, light as air feel, stiff resistant, flake resistant. So that's the claims on here. I did pick it up in black brown. And again, I think like one of the other brow products, I think it was the L'Oreal Infallible brow product I tried in January. It really was meant for a more volume or full brow because of the way that it went on. And since I don't have that, it was a bit of a struggle for me. So I'm a little worried that this is what this is going to be. But here is the brush on this. It's not too bad. It's probably a little longer than I would like, but let's see how it goes on. I'm going to take a little bit of the excess product off the tip here, and we'll just see. Well, I feel like I've got good control. I'm not feeling like I'm getting it all over the place, but you definitely have to be careful, more careful, using a colored brow gel on brows. Okay. If I'm gentle, I'm liking this so far. It's interesting because it does feel stiffer than the L'Oreal one I tried. Let's see here. This is more my problem brow. Let's just see how this goes on. This is actually a nice product. I like the way it's going in the brows. Like, it definitely is gonna hold really well, it feels like. Even though it says it's stiff resistant, it does feel a little stiff, which I actually like. But you do need to be careful if you have a sparser brow like me. But that's nice. I'll definitely keep playing with that. I am pleasantly surprised. I was a little worried that it might not work for me. Just give it a little press down. And there's the brows. And I have two very different shaped brows. So I'm not normally a person who is going to get them perfect. I try my best, but sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Oh, let's get to my favorite part and open up this ColourPop A Shadow of Secrets palette. Let's see here. Oh gosh, I'm so excited that this finally came. This is just, let's see this. Ooh, as I stick my fingers in it, but look at that. Oh, so pretty. This is a pretty neutral palette, I would say. It's definitely cool toned for the most part. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty. I know I like the colors online. So let's see today. We'll stick with the kind of purple colors, which you guys know is my favorite. And then maybe in a few daily stories, I'll go a little more smoky and a little more neutral. But let's stick in this 3 color range here and play there. All right, but I'm going to start off with Yes Sir, which is this one up here in my brow bone area. I have shared before that I really go up on my brow bone since I have extra real estate and I have very deep set eyes. I like putting my what they would call transition color up in my brow bone area just because it gives me a little extra lift and I have the real estate to work with up there. So we're gonna go into Yes Sir and use that up here in the brow bone area. Ooh. That's a pretty color. Ooh, that's a nice taupey khaki color. Let's see here. I like that. Now, ColourPop is actually located in California, and one of the reasons I think the order took so long is because of the fires and the devastation there. And that even said on their website that they would be, you know, that the shipping times were longer. So if you've ordered from them, just have a little grace for your order to be shipped, and because it's worth it usually. At least my experience, especially with their eyeshadow palettes, it is definitely worth the wait. So let's see here. I just really like this color. It is a little warmer tone, but it is a nice color and it's blending very easily. And it does give that kind of richness up in this area, especially since we're going to be going in with this darker color. So this is Yes Sir. Okay, so I think we're going to do this, y'all. Okay, so we're going to go in with Trope. This is this darker color here, but it's not the darkest color, but we're gonna go in with this color, kind of just right on the brow bone. Let's see here. And so we'll go in with this color right there. And I'm just gonna go right underneath here, just to build a little extra dimension. Okay. That's pretty. I just like to build in a little extra dimension with my eyeshadows, especially kind of in my deep set area. It just adds a little extra oomph, I think, to the look. That's why I usually will try to go in that deep set area with this shade, you know, the shade I use kind of in this area. But oh, that is so pretty. I like that. It's not overly bold. It's very pretty. Okay, now let's go into Claimed. Oh, Clamp. See what happens when you don't put your glasses on? It is Claimed. That's what I thought it said. So we're gonna use this one, Claimed, in the outer corner. This one right here. Just to see if we can build up this more smoky look. Just use this right on the outer corner. It's pretty. I'm gonna just use this color and do the lower lash line. We're definitely going for a more smoky eye look because this palette is that, it is definitely a darker, smokier palette. So this might not be one if you're not looking to do a smoky eye, but I just love doing a good smoky eye. So I am excited about this. This looks really pretty. I really do. I'm really liking the way that this is coming together right now, which is my experience with ColourPop. That's why most of my shadow palettes I have are ColourPop palettes. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go in on the lid with Grumpy / Sunshine, which is this bottom corner one. So let's see here how this looks. Oh, wow, that is dark. Ooh, 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 pretty. I think we're just gonna put this like on half the eye. Just kind of blend it in, you know, maybe 2/3 of the way. Oh, but that is pretty. Oh, that is dark. Oh, you talk about smoky. That is dark and smoky. But that is a pretty color. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We are doing a very smoky eye today. Wow. Yep. Well, I don't mind doing a glam smoky eye even on just a regular day. Doesn't even need to be go out or any of that type of stuff. Give me a smoky eye anytime. Okay, wow, that is so pretty. Okay, so we are now gonna try, you guys, sometimes I just don't have a plan. I just go as the colors speak to me. We are gonna go in with this inner third with this color Wingspan right here. Looks like a really pretty sparkle glitter. So we'll see. Ooh, this feels a little more like their Moussey formula, like their Super Shock formula. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, we're gonna just go right here on this inner third with this and then go just blend it out over the eyelid as well, just to get this. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited I picked this up, and it was, so far it seems like it was well worth the wait for me. Of course, I love to play with colors, and so wow. This definitely is going to give you that smoky, vampy eye look. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Wow. So excited. Okay. We are going to go into High Fae, which is this bottom pink sparkle. And we're going to use that on the inner corner and on the brow bone. So I am playing with a lot of colors today. Let's see my little brush collection over here. Get my pencil brush. All right, so we're just gonna go in right like that. And get up in this brow bone. Okay, ooh, that packs a punch. You know what I'm gonna do here too? Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna go in the center of the eye just with my pinky and just add a little bit of this lightness to it just to see what this does. I thought I added a little bit, not a ton, but I just wanted to see over this darker shade if what it might do. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Adds just a little extra touch. And let's go back and do the inner corner. This definitely is their Super Shock formula because it is that more bouncy, no kickback. You know, it's not a powder. I keep tapping just from habit, but it is definitely their Super Shock formula. Tapping because of habit. Let's see here, and let's get this on. Okay, what do you think about that? I'm excited. That is a definite vampy color story. I'm super excited and super inspired to create some more looks with this. So be looking for it in my daily beauty stories, playing with that some more. If that might be a palette that you're interested in. Let me see. I think I am going to put a couple colored pencils here. I'm going to use this LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner in Deep Violet. So it's just a really pretty pencil. I think this will just add to this look. And we'll see how the eyelashes, I think I'm just gonna do, I was thinking maybe I would do some falsies, but I think for this look, we're just gonna keep it with my regular lashes. I wanna see how this look, I wanna see how this would look just. You definitely could go with a big, vampy, dramatic eyelash. But I think I'm just gonna use my standard go-to combination recently. Let's give these a curl. I'd love to know in the comments, would this be a palette that you would pick up? Is it too dark and smoky? Is it a color story that you would be attracted to, like I am? I'd love to know. It is such a pretty palette. I can't wait to play some more, but ooh, it is definitely a deeper, smokier palette. Okay, so we're going to use the Lash Princess Primer and the Panorama Mascara and get this look put together. I've really been loving this mascara primer. One, I love how it lifts and separates and adds just the needed, at least for me, extra oomph I need. And I like the fact that it's like this turquoise color because I can see where maybe I've missed applying it. So for me, that's really good. And so I've just really been enjoying this. I did do a full review on this in my 95 products video, which I will list up there if you're interested and you have some time that you want to watch a bunch of reviews on makeup products that I tried in January. There was some definite massive hits and then a few good stuff and then some meh, not so good. So if you want to check that out, I'll list it. But this was one of the good ones, this mascara primer. It's been really a nice addition, and it has worked with almost every single mascara that I've worn it with. And so that's why I do think it does add a bit of extra for me. With someone who has, you know, sparser lashes, and I think it just adds that little bit of extra that I need help with. So I'm sure that this will be a repurchased item. Unless, do you have any mascara primers that you've tried? I'd love to know that too, that you think have worked. I've only tried two, the L'Oreal Voluminous and this one, but I'd love to try some more. So if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. Oh, I just love this combination together. This Panorama on its own does a really nice job for me. But adding the extra primer underneath gives it even more of a boost, which I really like. Okay, give that a second, and then let's go on with the second coat. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Do you have any special plans? I don't. Well, I guess I do. Our church is having a big Valentine's celebration, and it's so much fun. They have a dinner, and I'll bring desserts. Oh my gosh, we have some amazing desserts. People who can bake desserts in our church, and so I will be hanging out with all of my friends for Valentine's Day evening. Enjoy a nice dinner, some baked goodies, and just some fun with friends for Valentine's Day. I'm excited about that. So we do have plans for Valentine's. And I am loving this look. Wow, so pretty. All right, so let's give this new lip combination a try. And let's see here. I have got the LA Colors Gel Lip Liner in the color Rose All Day. And let's see, do they make this as difficult to get into as everybody else? Ooh, no, that's nice. I've really been kind of playing around with the way I've been shading my lips and the way I've been putting on liner. I'm not usually a liner girl just because I do have deeper lines and wrinkles around my mouth. And so liner can slip and migrate into that. But let's go ahead and give this a try, and then we'll go into, so here, let me put this on. This might be a little too light for me and a little too on the coral side. I'll see. I usually like a little bit darker lip. Trying to talk while I'm doing this. Yeah, this is a little warmer than I would go with normally. This is not going to go with this look. So I am going to gently try to take this off without disturbing too much my makeup. I need a liner that's going to be a little more vampy for this combination. All right, let me go grab something. Okay, so I'll have to try that with a little bit different of a look. It's a little bit too on the warm side for me, but let's go ahead and use this NYX lip pencil in the color Mauve. And this should do a better job getting me what I need. You know, sometimes you judge the lip liner by the color in the store, And you know, they don't always have the best lighting, and so grabbing a wrong shade is easy to do. Luckily with LA Colors, I think that was like $1. So it wasn't a terrible waste of money. And I've been trying to shade like these outer corner areas to give my lips a little more of a pouty, more voluminous type of look. So that's why I've been shading a little bit. My lips are a little uneven. Anyways, so, all right, now let's try this Revlon gloss. I tried this in a different color and it just wasn't the right color for me. So this is glazed mauve. This is their new Revlon lip balm. And it is really pretty. It feels nice. Like I said, I tried it in a different color and the color just wasn't right for me. So because I liked it, I wanted to try it in a color that would work for me. And so this is 07 glazed mauve. We'll give this a try here. So that's it. Let's get this put on. Ah, yeah. This just feels so nice on the lips. It's just so yummy. It is definitely a balm. Yes, definitely more a color store, definitely more a color story that I like. I'm glad I went back and got that color. And then I'm just gonna add a hint of gold with the lip revival oil from e.l.f. The Glow Reviver lip oil in a glimmer finish. And this is the color Crystal Baller. I have this, I believe, in Divine Wine, which is a little bit deeper pink, but I wanted to give this one a try. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Simple, but just adds a little hint of glimmer to the lips. So here is the look. I'm gonna go do my hair and get dressed, and I will come back and we can talk about all these products. I'm back. I have done my hair, gotten dressed. I know a few of you have asked about doing a hair tutorial on a look that I posted that is very similar to this. And so I'm working on that. So be on the lookout for a hair tutorial on how I get this particular hairstyle, since a few of you have requested it. So I will gladly do that for you. But let's talk about the products I used today and my first impressions. This lifter stick, my under eyes, which look extremely wrinkled and crepey, look pretty amazing with this. I was looking in a 10 times mirror and I'm like, wait, I don't see as many lines, and I don't see as much creasing as I normally get. So definitely going to be playing with this. So be watching my daily beauty stories, because this is going to get some serious testing. The foundation, the new Maybelline foundation, this luminous matte SuperStay foundation. So far, I'm pretty impressed. It is nice. It is not feeling super dry on my skin. We'll see how it lasts during the day, but I'll definitely be playing with this some more in my daily beauty stories. That's probably be a broken record through why I am talking about all this. I use this Makeup Revolution, which I have reviewed before, so I'm not going to talk a lot about this. Once I learned how to get the product out by pressing this little button on the bottom, this is a beautiful blush color. I would say this is also very similar to the L'Oreal Lumi blush. in that rosy color that I tried in January. This I actually think leaves a prettier look. So excited about this, excited to try the other color in this, but I will be playing with this and testing this some more. Actually, I am really liking the look that this is giving on my cheeks as the light hits it. So I would play with this a little bit more and see how I can get it to work. I may actually even try it on my eyes. May play with that a little bit. Used products I've used before, this Sephora collection eyebrow pencil in ebony. I'm gonna need to pick up another one because I'm almost out of this. The Maybelline Build Brow, great, love this pen. Let's talk about this Super Fluff. I had to be very careful with it. The L'Oreal one, even trying to be careful with it, still was messy. This one, I like the hold that it's giving. It doesn't feel stiff, but it is definitely giving a good hold. When it first went on, it felt a little stiffer, but as I have, gotten ready, this is a nice product. I'm gonna keep playing with that some more. Let's talk about, I just went with this tried and true lash combination. I've used this LA Girl pencil before in Enchanted. The lip combination, I tried this LA Colors gel lip liner, was really not the right color, so I grabbed my NYX lip pencil in mauve. Love this color. Boy, this gloss bomb, it feels so yummy on the lips. It's not going to be one of these ones that's going to last a long time, so you're going to reapply, but I mean, I've done my hair and I haven't reapplied, so definitely like this color much better and way more up my alley. And then just put a little bit of the Glow Reviver lip oil on in the champagne color. And let's talk about what I believe is the star of the show. And for me, the eyes tell the story. So when I am creating a beauty story, it is all about the eyes really telling a story. And as mature women, we usually have a pretty decent story to tell, and our eyes can enhance that story. And so this, a Shadow of Secrets palette, wow, this smoky, vampy, glam look, I am in love with. The more I look at it in the mirror, the more I'm like, oh yes. And I am all about a good purple eye, and man, did this create a stunning eye. And I cannot wait to play with the other colors in here. You may see this look recreated, maybe with some dramatic falsies, but oh my goodness, I am absolutely in love with this eyeshadow palette, and it was well worth the wait. So what do you guys think? What do you think of this look? Is this something why you pick up any of these products? Will you pick up this eyeshadow palette? It is going to be a great vampy, smoky, sexy type of palette that I'm so excited about. Would you pick up any of these other products? I'm excited to keep testing them and keep working with them. And remember, every piece of makeup has a purpose, and together they create a beauty story. So I want you to be intentional and confident, and remember to choose every day to dress with purpose.